everyone, and welcome back to a very special edition of Ruth Reacts to Books. My name is Ruxie Ruth McGouth, and I'm your host. Today, I have a very special guest who has come to join me. I got some questions from some local kids about whether they could come on my podcast, and so I decided that they can. Anyone who's under 13 has to wear a full face covering or some sort of face mask to obscure their identity. If they're over 13 with parents' permission, then they can have their own YouTube channel, and so they're able to come on to our show. Today's guest is 7 years old and has decided to go by the name Roast. So, Roast, come on down. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Have a seat. Did you bring a book today?
Yeah.
Can we take a look at it? All right. So, what's this book called?
The Berenstain Bears and the Bully.
The Berenstain Bears and the Bully. Okay. So here on my show, I share with people what a book was about, and I tell them what star rating I gave the book. So if I hated the book, I give it 1 star. If I didn't like the book, I give it 2 stars. If I liked the book, I give it 3 stars. If I really liked it, I give it 4 stars. And if I loved it, I give it 5 stars.
Okay.
What would you say that you would give to this book?
This book is not very. It's not really too much taste into this book, but I think it would be. Let me give it that. I'll give it 3.
3 stars. Okay, so I can tell from looking at the back of this book that this is a series of books. There's a lot more books on the back. So can you tell the audience out here? You can look out there. How did you hear about this book series of the Berenstain Bears?
The Berenstain. Okay. So I kind of it's not. I heard about the book. My grandmother, when I was 4, I think. I don't really know, but then I think she pulled out the book and she started reading it to me, and then I started liking it, and then I started reading it over and over again.
Cool. So this book says that there's a bully in the story. Can you tell us, without telling the kids what the ending is, can you tell us about what happened in the book?
Oh yeah, she came home crying. She got.
And is she Sister Bear?
Yeah, Sister Bear. And the reason why she got so good at fighting is because her brother taught her how to do self-defense, so.
So, in this book, do you think that, are there other things that people can do when they're getting bullied at school besides learning how to do self-defense? What do you think?
They just avoided the person. Just avoid the person. If you really don't want to get into the principal's office, then.
Well, yeah.
You probably don't want to hit them. But you should definitely stay away from any bully you see. Just stay away and just have a teacher if you ever get hit.
Okay, well, and I know one thing that I've heard about is sometimes when bullies are kids and they're coming to school, they might not have a happy home at their own home that they're coming
That's
from.
That's actually what happens in the book.
Oh, okay.
He actually talks about that.
Well, that's cool. All right, well, is there anything that would you recommend these books to the audience out there? Do you think they should take a look at the Berenstain Bears if they haven't read those before?
Well, if you haven't read the Berenstain Bears book, I would recommend you should read the books. They're actually quite interesting. This book is not really that one. It's just the one about talking about stuff. It's not really the fun part. It's in most of the books. Like the Berenstain Bears Move Out. That's a book that has way more taste into it than this book.
Okay, well, so some other ones might be more fun, but you definitely recommend the series.
Yeah, I recommend the series to be read.
All right, well, thank you for coming on my show today. I really appreciate it, and it was nice to meet you.